Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shared Universe Podcast Studio.
And welcome to the middle of this podcast.
I thought we should introduce ourselves, which is one of the lessons. We're in the midst of a podcasting class, Mike. People made fun of us in the beginning when we
They
said...
still make fun of us, Ming, but
They do,
you know what? But they can go screw, because we're kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, this is like our 20th class that we've taught or something like that. And at first people were like, well, what podcast is easy? What are you going to teach them? I thought we expounded some good info. One of them was, introduce yourselves before the podcast. So my name is Ming Chen, but our amazing students are here. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Chris Davis.
And DJ Gove.
Excellent. And I am Michael Zapcic. So you guys did it very, very nicely. I like that, Chris.
Yeah,
Davis.
you're great.
DJ Gove.
I want to suggest one thing. Pull that mic closer to yourself, and we
always speak into the microphone.
Yeah, we I didn't. I should probably put this in the class notes, but blow the mic,
There you go.
Yeah, just blow it. Although it does. My
Although that would be a reason for people to make fun of us, Ming, for saying stuff like that.
I don't care if it makes your podcast sound better. Blow it. Yeah, then I'm going to use it. Although
no, just stay on top of the mic and you're good.
Yeah, although mine is very phallic and you guys isn't.
Yeah, you're like two hands on it.
Yeah, I don't have the stand's in the other room and I can't go in there. So we'll tell you later why. But yeah. Anyways, well, welcome guys. I hope you guys got something out of the class. Chris, you came late because
I was playing in a poker tournament down at the Stash.
Yes.
And what happened?
Nothing good.
All right, there you are.
So we had a full 3 tables, correct? 3 tables of 10?
They had, 30
Actually,
players.
no, it was 2 tables of 10 and 1 table of 11.
Oh, God, 11? That's awful.
Dude, what can I tell you?
What happened? Who miscounted?
That was my fault.
How was it your fault?
Because someone called up and paid for it, and
they weren't on the
official list.
Okay.
So Kevin decided, you know what? Hey, he drove 4 hours to get here. Let him play.
Okay.
And we had his money, so I was like, let him play.
Okay, fantastic.
That worked itself out pretty quickly.
It sure
Somebody
did.
Bounced in the first 5 minutes.
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
Of course they
Wow.
do.
So it evened out.
Especially with no buybacks, and boom.
That's tough. Do you know what place you came in if you were to count?
I probably came in somewhere around 20th.
20th. Okay.
Yeah. You had a spat of people right before the first break.
It's still respectable.
If this were the World Series, you would have got a very nice payout. But
unfortunately, nothing tonight.
As such, these are not $10,000 buy-ins with thousands of people. So
No,
yeah.
exactly.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you have fun at least?
Oh, I had a great time.
Okay. Did you win any hands?
I did. I won the first 2 or 3.
Really?
And then just got blanks the rest of the night. Just got bled out.
Anyone shit talk you?
Yeah. Was there any trash talk?
Not really. Guy named Belly was just talking nonstop.
I love Belly. Belly
He had a damn lobster hat on his head. He's standing up.
Did he bring a cooler full of Miller Lite with him?
He did, and he was working his way through that whole thing.
Damn.
But no, he was fun.
Belly is dangerous when he drinks.
Yeah.
Because he starts to play better. And it's really spooky to watch him, like the drunker he gets. He's like the poker Hulk. Drunker he gets, better he plays.
Oh, most definitely. The first few hands, I took 2 of the first 3 off him.
Mm-hmm.
Just fold, and then he just started staying in with anything. And he's pulling 3s on the river.
Sure.
And trips, yeah.
Well, that's the game.
O'Halloran tapped early. He went all in because I think he got sick of dealing with Belly.
Oh.
He was going.
Oh, wow. The intimidation factor worked on him.
Yep, I think he just got sick of listening to him.
It's really funny because...
There's no reason to go all in on like a 2-7, though.
Yeah, no. Well, Mr. O'Halloran likes to play the odds, so...
Well, it didn't work out, did it?
No.
No, not tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, it's really funny to watch those guys play.
Yeah, just a little backstory. I would say about 10 years ago when when Rounders came out and there was a whole Hold'em craze, we would play monthly games at the Stash that Kevin would organize. And to get into the game, you had to put down $100 to get a seat at the table. That $100 would get you a box of stuff from the store, retailed at $100.
Yes.
And then the other 100 you would throw into the tournament pot. And we would get 30 people, and we would pay out like the top 3 or the top 5.
So, funny story, the first time I met you
Yes.
was at the poker game the night before the prom.
I remember that, yes.
And I ended up spending more time hanging out with you in the front of the store.
I think so, yeah. When people get knocked out, you just kind of hang there, or you watch.
Yeah.
Some people start a cash game afterwards. These little subcultures kind of develop, but it's all a fun night, whether you get knocked out in the beginning.
No, it was a good night. They I think they were using the buy-in to get rid of the stuff in the stash that they didn't want.
Well,
We
I'd say
always
a lovely
do that.
stack of Plastic Man hardcovers
Excellent.
that are
That's-
still wrapped.
that's what we
10 years
don't
later.
admit to. The retail value of that $100 box is $100. That's
Yeah.
what we sell it for, and you're getting your full value back.
You're getting full value
No.
for you're buying the stuff I don't want in my store. So
But
Fair enough.
retail value $100. So we're not ripping you off.
no.
Fans are buying access to see Kevin and have a chance to roll cards with him.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's the background behind the game. As the craze kind of died off, or as Kevin got busier, the games kind of faded away. But every so often we bring them back. And tonight, my friends, it was brought back. I'm sorry you didn't go any farther, but
No, it was a good time. It was fun hanging.
yeah.
I should have just called and paid.
Well, clearly, if you had just paid,
I know.
Mike would have let you
Apparently,
in the game.
Mike was letting
call us
everybody
tomorrow,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that's
could
what
make it
happened.
benefit for
So
you.
Did you really want to play?
Yeah, I tried emailing Ernie
Ernie?
because Kevin sent the tweet out, and I'm sure he got destroyed.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure his
Yeah.
inbox just got
Yeah.
crushed. So
Yeah.
but all good.
Yeah, people were trying to get me and Mike to play, and I love poker. I've won the tournament, not that tournament. I won the tournaments we play here a couple times. It's a thrill. It's fun. And I'm not a particularly great player. I play a style that my brother, who was a big poker player, taught me, and every so often it works out. But with that in mind, I felt for this game, like even let's say I won, I would have lost.
yeah, you would have.
think- you know
A
what I'm
lot of
saying?
people would have been pissed off at you, and that's why. It's one of the reasons why I didn't play as well is because I'm not the best poker player either. I have won a couple of times,
Yeah.
but to be honest with you, people always give you the stink eye the next day. They're like, son of a bitch. And even if you buy them lunch, they're like, yeah, it's tuna salad. Tastes
Well,
like
I mean,
this tuna salad tastes like.
On the other hand, if you won or if I won, we would have won fair and square. It's up
Yeah,
to the
it's true.
cards and your
Yeah.
technique.
Exactly. And I play recklessly. I play.
Oh, God.
I do.
You play with too much emotion.
It's
I feel.
true. I do. It's so much fun.
I saw you go. I don't know. I don't even know what your hand was, but you looked to the other guy who had pushed all in. You're like, I ain't scared of you. You pushed all in. You should have been scared of him because he had you crushed.
That was at Covert's house, right?
I can't.
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it was at Covert's house,
Yeah.
and that was the person I pushed in against was Mello.
Okay.
A friend of
Friend of ours who always catches a card on the river, no matter
Oh,
what.
son of a
He'll
bitch
go all
did,
in on
yeah.
a 2-9 and hit like
Yeah.
trip nines or something. So
And that's what happened. I had two pair, and he had three of a kind. I was like, you motherfucker.
I just remember you saying with so much gusto, I was like, I'm not scared of you, and you should have been scared. I think he pulled a full house on the river, and you were dead to rights, man. So, but that's the background behind the game. So I'm glad you made it, though. I'm glad you donked out early because that means you get the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
So
I was
you get
able to
the
get down
podcast
here
with
and
us, yeah.
podcast with you guys.
Yeah. So,
No, it
anyways,
worked out.
well, this is your show. Did you have anything you wanted to? You have topics?
Do you have a
wanted to talk
name
about?
for your show yet?
Not yet.
We'll
Okay.
think about it.
Yeah, don't dwell on that too
No, I
much.
looked up a couple things, make sure there wasn't any duplicate names out there, stuff
That's a
like that.
good-
Registered
that's-
a couple different Twitter handles and
Okay.
stuff, but we'll probably figure that out within the next little
Okay.
bit. For we
Okay, don't
start
dwell
this
too
thing for
much
real,
on it.
So.
Don't let it hold you back, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Just the no
Get
name
started.
podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of O'Halloran, can I tell a real quick funny story? So O'Halloran actually has a podcast. However, no one's ever heard it. So apparently it's called the O'Halloran Rant. It's a cool name. He's got artwork for it. He goes to cons with a banner
The
promoting
banner
it.
says the O'Halloran.
It's great.
And people are like, I really want to listen
Yeah,
to
how
this.
can I
Where can I
listen?
find it? And it's like, you can't.
can't because he's recorded, I believe, somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 20 episodes, and he hasn't released them yet. He says he's waiting for the right time.
I saw him a couple weeks ago at a con in Connecticut, and he had the stuff up
Yeah.
for it and everything. He's like, "Oh, yeah, we're gonna have like hockey jerseys coming out and all this stuff, and
Yeah, he's done all the stuff except
all the
release
marketing work."
episodes.
Just yeah,
And we bust his balls because I think he's literally started this maybe 3 years ago. So,
Yeah.
in those first episodes, I was like, oh, man, imagine a world where we elect Donald Trump as president. I'll never live in that world.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, you...
There are time capsules.
exactly.
back
We're going to say,
it's
release
like-
them all at once as a time capsule.
I should probably put that in our lesson notes. Release your episodes.
Yeah, make sure your episodes get up and on the air. That'd be good.
Yeah. But, that's his style, and I'm not going to make fun of it too much, although I just did. But we don't sit on these. By the time you guys leave here, probably within an hour it'll be up. So that's what I'm
Very
saying.
cool.
So
No Name Podcast. I like.
I'll find a name.
yeah,
All right.
with that in mind, what do you guys got?
Yeah, let's
what would
go.
you like to talk about, my friend?
So the stuff we mainly talk about is, we're both kind of pretty similar in a lot of things. Both grew up with all like the comic stuff and the toys and all that back when you used to get stuffed in lockers. For
Chris
it
and
all that.
Chris and DJ. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And now it's cool to kind of buy toys and read comics. And
Be a nerd.
so we do. We both chase down stuff on a daily basis almost. I'm more of the action figure and statue kind of guy. He's more of like the comic guy. We both do a lot of Funko stuff. Our kids are
Okay.
both into the Funkos. We chase them down for the kids a lot. And between the two of us, we can find pretty much anything. So it works out
Awesome.
pretty
So
good.
Nice.
you guys still go on the runs then? Remember
Yeah.
remember the toy runs, Mike?
Oh my God! I used to love going on toy runs because Walt would send me out on a mission, and I'd have to find whatever I was supposed to find. So essentially, for action figures, what do you specialize in? What is your speciality?
So the action figures for me, right now it's the Black Series Star Wars.
Okay.
I promised my wife after episode 3, okay, no more tiny Star Wars figures, I promise. 'Cause I was like, oh, now there's big ones. I didn't say anything about those. I can buy the big ones now. So we do the Black Series a lot.
Yeah, those are what, 6-inch?
Yep, they're 6-inch. Yeah, they're awesome. And then also, just
beautiful.
They're amazing. And then also, from where I fall in age range, I'm also a big Power Ranger guy. And
Okay.
Bandai, right now, while they still have the licenses, the Legacy Ranger figures, and they're really hard to come across, some of them. And so I like hunting those down. Those are a challenge. We both do the Funkos quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Ming and I have known to dabble in the Funko.
Dabble, yeah.
We dip our toe in the Funko pool.
Yeah.
As if you take a look over there, you can see a bunch of our.
Yeah. Did you guys know they have a store? Where they...
I no idea. I had
We
no clue.
we were
Thank
at the
you.
guys-
we were,
Yeah, he's-
we were
I know you guys were.
think he
Actually, I
knows
know
that.
because we went down to Terrificon last year, and I actually brought my wife for like the first time because she wanted to meet Bri.
Yeah.
And we got there. Oh no, they bailed out. I was
Why?
like, I don't know. Brian's your favorite.
he's,
She doesn't like anything else I'm into, but when she watches the show, she's like, oh, Brian's my favorite.
All she
Doesn't-
keeps repeating is he's such a good hugger.
No, that's O'Halloran. She likes
Oh,
Brian O'Halloran
okay.
too.
Yeah, Brian Johnson's got his audience with the
Yeah.
beard and the large stature and
Yeah.
his attitude. A lot of ladies love Brian.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Lot of ladies.
His
But fine.
hatred of everything. Yeah, of
but
course.
we went down to Terrificon last year, and it was like, not to put it on you guys, but it was like double disappointment weekend because Adam West had just passed away, so he wasn't there.
man.
And then we
That was
show up, it's like, oh no, yeah, the guys aren't coming now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Sorry.
But I found out you guys were
You
getting
guys-
your own pop, so it was like, well, that's all good.
Yeah, the reason we didn't go is we got our own Funko Pop figures, and they were debuting them at the Funko headquarters opening, which happened to be that weekend. So
Yeah.
I think all parties understood, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no hard feelings
clearly.
on that one.
That was a great weekend. I mean,
I can imagine.
We were in Everett, Washington,
Yeah.
for less than 40 hours. I mean, it was like bing bang, get the hell out, and I mean, it was. I don't think I slept at all that weekend.
It was great though.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's just sad 'cause now I'm the only person at the table that has not been to the Funko store.
Oh, where have you been?
I just went a few weeks ago. We were out in
Wow.
Seattle area before we went on a cruise out of Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So my daughter's a huge fan, so we made the drive up.
Very nice.
And,
just to check
what'd
it
you
out.
think? What were your impressions? Your thoughts?
The store's amazing. It's so cool. It's smaller than I expected.
Okay.
When you see the pictures, it just looks massive.
Right.
But it's still pretty
It's
big.
pretty big. It is. Just having, he was quite jealous texting me
They had
constantly.
like 6 or 7 different sections, which
You got
is
to build your own pop. And
phenomenal.
yeah, it's.
Did you
it's
guys
very
build
cool.
your own pop?
We did.
Nice.
We did. No, we have pictures outside. We bought jerseys, myself.
Yeah.
My daughter Harley stole the name from Kevin.
Nice.
Good for
Nice.
well,
So,
Paul
it's-
Dini actually, but okay.
Yeah, but to,
Or Harlequin
some-
Romance. I mean, either or.
so yeah,
Potato,
for
potato.
some reason, my wife allowed it.
Okay,
So
good.
I have a little Harley Quinn.
Nice.
So, but and you guys have actually met her. We got to come on site. It was a tweet of yours.
Okay.
Jared did the producer did
That's
a
right.
charity thing
That's right.
for the
Oh my God, that's right. We have
kindergarten
that picture.
or something like that.
Yeah, Kevin's.
So I have
yeah.
I finally got Walt to sign it for me.
Yes.
So it's hanging on my wall. So I
Yeah.
have, and it's funny as hell because Harley calls it the family picture.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Chris
So-
came on set. our Sanctum Sanctorum.
No, you're thinking like Rick Santorum.
Yeah.
No, Sanctum Sanctorum.
Sanctorum, yeah.
There you go.
We don't let just anyone in
That's
on
true.
the Comic Book podcast set. You gotta be pretty special to get on there. So
And no, it was very cool. It was a great
And
experience
or-
hanging with you guys.
Or like dumping a shitload of money for a good cause.
oh sure.
that's
Did you have a shopping list for him? It was like, oh man, if you see any store exclusives, pick those up for me.
Yeah, there's a couple
You
things.
texted a few things, but nothing that
nothing
you
was
wanted.
there. Like I just wanted a couple T-shirts. They didn't have any big size T-shirts.
No, you wanted more Chase things too.
Yeah.
And you don't see a lot of the Chase. You have the store exclusives like you
Yeah.
said, but not a lot of the
No,
Chase ones
the
there.
chases are
Yeah.
kind of out in the wild. But
Yeah, the only thing I was looking for was like they did the Monster Jack from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
And I wanted that, but that thing was long gone. But
Oh, yeah.
And the other
they
one I
didn't have
got,
that.
I got the Randy Watson off the website. I was able to get that one, so.
Yeah.
But I'll make the trip.
How much stuff did you come back with? I mean, because you have to be selective. You can't travel.
Unless you
No.
go to the FedEx store.
So there was a FedEx in the hotel in Seattle.
my
That's what
God.
happened. The box
Smart
got
man.
shipped home.
How much stuff did you pick up? Do you remember?
I think I dropped like $500.
Oh my god, that's.
But there was
because these are $10 figures.
no,
so-
there was like T-shirts and
Yeah, a lot of the lounge fly
sweatshirt
backpacks
and yeah,
and stuff
some of
are
that
there.
stuff. That was the thing. Wife bought a purse.
Right.
Daughter got a little Jedi bag,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it was more of that big ticket
Cool.
items. So
Yeah.
it was
Nice.
worth it.
But
It's-
it's
when are you going to get back out there again? Right?
yeah,
So,
you never know.
Hopefully
Exactly.
soon. I mean, I love that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
was
was a
out
cool
there.
town too.
Yeah,
I like
Everett
Everett.
is
It's
really
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
It
have
is.
to go.
It's much like Red Bank, I think, but in the Pacific
It's
Northwest.
similar. That whole Main Street area, like
Yeah.
the road behind Funko there. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I think I just missed you. I was there, I think, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. 4
Okay.
weeks.
Yeah, this
And-
was the very beginning of July. I was up there.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't.
I think I missed you probably by a week or so.
Probably. And, when you're there, you're like, when am I going to get back here? But,
Ming finds a way to get back there like every 2 months.
yeah, no, I was out there for a con near closer to the Tacoma area, so I had to rent a car. It took me 2 hours to drive.
It was
with
Wally
traffic.
Up, right?
Puyallup.
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 I was supposed to be at that, but unfortunately, Walt Flanagan was going on a cruise.
Yeah, so Mike had to man the store.
I had to man the store.
Was that like the Washington Toy one?
It is
Yeah,
a Washington
okay.
Toy and Geek Fest.
Trying to
Great
remember.
show. Great show. We the promoter was like, "Hey, you guys are welcome back anytime." So
Very cool.
Except for Mike, because
He didn't-
suck. That bastard sucks.
He didn't say that.
If he does it next year and Walt's not on a cruise, I'm there. Can you find like Build-A-Figures?
Yeah, so the Marvel, like the Build-A-Figure stuff, like I know the Marvel Legends are real popular. I purposely stayed away from those. I had done the original line of Marvel Legends.
Okay.
I just remember the nightmare it was trying to track some of those things down.
Sure, especially the Chase figures.
Yeah, and I know that's the other thing. Yeah, I know everyone's doing chase figures now too, because I think wrestling's doing chase figures
Sure.
now. Mattel's doing everything. It's insane. But so I didn't get into the new Marvel Legends because I just knew it's going to be a slippery slope. I initially didn't want to even get into the Funko Pops. I blew those things out for the longest time, and then I think it started because I was taking my daughter to a convention, and you want to get stuff signed. Well, there's a Funko for everything, and it just got out of control. It was like it's bad. I mean, we probably have like 500 of them or something like that.
That's
it's
a lot.
nuts.
It's
Yeah,
a
your
lot.
collection's massive.
It is.
I did the same thing with the Justice League Unlimited, the little 3 and
Oh, yeah,
3/4.
yeah.
So I was like, no. I'm like, I love these things, but I love the cartoon. I love the everything about it, but I'm like, nah. And then my son was born, and I'm like, fuck, this is just perfect for me to go. And I bought them all. I'm like, we'll play with these, and we did. And then my other son was born, and we used to we call it the spanking game, and we would set up like each one of us would have an army and Legos and stuff, and we would just like fling pillows at each other and just have this big pillow fight, trying to knock down all of our Justice League guys.
That's awesome.
It was cool.
That's
like
another
it-
thing too. Is like they start off with just the core Justice League guys, and they started making everybody.
Yeah, and then the
There was one
Matty
for
collectors.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah, Matty Collector started to fuck with us. Is essentially
Yeah,
what
no.
they did.
They made some great stuff, but it was a clusterfuck. The Matty
I
Collector
know,
things.
sure. Well,
It was
actually,
horrible.
I love the way that they did it because if you got it, you were a true collector. I'm like, yes, I
Yeah.
did it. Because they did the Legion of Superheroes, that the 10-pack.
Yeah.
With the space for the Invisible Kid.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
And it folds up into the old Legion clubhouse. I'm like, I love this. I got 3 of them. I got 2 for the store and 1 for myself. And then my wife instituted the 1 in, 1 out program with me.
No.
Yeah, anything that I want to get, I have to get rid of something. So, and wisely, my wife is, well, you see how well I adhere to that.
Mine has a very similar rule with that, the no more stuff rule. But she's never going to listen to this because she doesn't take interest in anything I do, and I still buy everything under the sun. So
Yeah. Can I tell a real quick story? I just heard it was such a great story. We had one of our producers on season 3. His name is Jamie Iraklianos.
Iraklianos, yeah.
Real great guy. Works for DC Entertainment now.
Yeah.
I just saw him in San Diego. He's like, hey man, do you have a sec? I have a really great story to tell you. So he's living in Indiana, and he moved to Florida when he was young. And his mom was like, listen, we're moving. It's going to be a smaller place. You either have to get rid of all your Transformers or all your G.I. Joes. So decide, choose wisely. And he looked, and he decided to keep all his G.I. Joes. So he had to sell all his Transformers. They were all in box, pristine condition, and it killed him. And it was a pretty large collection, but he ended up selling them. And of course, he regretted it, like throughout the rest of his life. And he would give his mom shit about it. He's like, man, I love you, mom, but remember when you made me get rid of my Transformers? Like, I'll never forgive you for that. Fast forward, I guess about 30 years later, he gets an email from a dude. He was like, hey, is your name Jamie? He's like, yeah, why? He's like, did you have a Transformer collection back in the 80s? He's like, yeah, why? I guess one of the Transformers he sold, it was a mail away, so he kept the original mailing box, and the guy took his name, cross-referenced it with LinkedIn, and found his email address. And long story short, he's like, listen, I bought your collection. I have it. I'm looking to get rid of it. Do you want them back? And of course he wanted. He'd been pining him for 30 years. Apparently the guy was like, listen, these rightfully belong to you. So he gave him a pretty good deal on all of them. He got them all back. I saw the picture. He lined them all up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I got chills.
I did too. I got wicked chills.
How
random is that?
Guy
That's
could have
insane.
played with them. His mom could have thrown them all out. They could have been sold at
There
a
could
garage
have been
sale.
a fire. There could have been a
flood.
flood.
Anything could
Yeah.
have happened to him.
Yeah, just what he could have given him.
He could have
to
went
his
on
kids.
eBay.
Could have went on eBay, but no, he did. I feel he did the right thing.
I thought you were going to say that, the guy, like, he had seen that Jamie had written Jamie on the
Right.
bottom of
the foot.
Woody's foot.
Yeah. of Megatron's
Yeah.
foot and or Bumblebee's foot or something. Yeah. How great of a story is that though? That never happens.
What
You
are the
never hear
odds
that.
of getting the
No.
entire collection
Yeah.
back intact?
That's insane.
It's almost zero.
And that the guy actually tracked him down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, in this day and age, I would do the same thing though if I was
Yeah.
to get rid of something like that. And I knew what it meant to the original owner. Sure, I would
yeah.
I would throw that shot in the dark, but it worked out. So
amazing.
it's crazy. But with that being said, don't throw anything out. No
No.
more one in, one out. No, man.
No, I
Well-
barely get rid of it. I mean, I try not to get rid of it. I mean, sometimes I'll buy stuff on a whim, and then I realize I don't really need this, and
Right.
I can use the room to fit X, Y, and Z. But
Well, that's what happened with me. I had I sold my Legion of Superheroes to buy the Legion of Superheroes archives, which is gorgeous. I mean, they're amazing comics. So I'm like, I'm happy with my choice.
That's the thing. The impulse purchases come more in the pops
yeah,
with us because it's a $10 purchase.
Of course.
It's too easy to grab a couple.
Of course it
And-
is. Especially if it's like one of your favorite characters. Because and I get, I love the comic book men fans. They send stuff to us, and someone sent me a Power Girl pop, and I'm like, because they know I love Power Girl. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And it was free. I mean,
Yeah.
what's better than that? But no, and it didn't come with a card, and I'm like, who sent this to me? And I still don't know. Anyone out there who's listening, if you sent me the Power Girl pop, and I'm looking at her right now, get in touch with me on social media, and I'll thank you properly.
and if you have a duplicate, I don't have that one. So.
Of course not.
Yeah, I purposely don't do any of the comic book character ones
Is,
Why?
because I do it, and I do all the same thing with the Star Wars ones. I don't do the Star Wars guys because I can do the characters in other mediums. I buy the Funko Pops for like the stuff that they don't have other toys for. So it's just
That's not a bad rule. It's, I mean, for you. For me, it'd be a horrible
Yeah.
rule, because, I mean,
I'll buy like a cool like one-off one if it's like a Comic-Con exclusive or something
Yeah.
like
Gotcha.
really crazy.
Sure.
But
Is there anything you're hunting down right now? Funko or otherwise?
Everyone's got a quest. Come on, DJ.
Yeah, no. So I'm everything we had, because if you do the Funko stuff, the last couple weeks has been hell on earth, because you had the Comic-Con day.
Oh, San Diego.
That was like
but then,
that was like a $500 day, and then Target, who is the black hole of Funko exclusives,
it is.
decided to
Yes, they
release all the 10-inch ones, and they had a bunch of exclusives, and it's just been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to track us down almost everything.
Then there's a chase, and then you have the summer exclusives, but then you have the same exact figure with the
Exactly.
San Diego Comic-Con 2018 sticker on it,
Exactly.
which is worth like 10 times more. It's crazy.
Yeah, the one
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, the one I'm looking for right now, just for to have, is for next weekend, because we're going to Fan Expo Boston,
Yes.
and Wasp is going to be there, Eventually Lily. So I want the Chase
You
one of
want the
that.
Chase?
I don't have the Chase. I have two of the Paul Rudd Chase ones, but I don't have any of her.
But there's a chase. The Wasp is a chase.
Yeah,
for
there's a chase
whatever reason.
Yeah, just no helmet. It's a no helmet one. So
Okay.
I want that one to get signed. So I'm looking for that. And then the other thing I've been looking for, action figure wise, it just came out. There's a Commander Wolf Black Series Star Wars figure from the Clone Wars show.
Yeah.
It just came out. I should go find one of those, but that's new. But everything like quest wise that we've had was you guys actually have one in the case there. The cover artist Christian Minga had a statue series come out with a ton of variants that we had to go chasing down.
Well, that's the thing. This chases for everything that comes out now. That started. They announced the first 3 last year, and then there's black and white variants. And Box Lunch is going to have their own one. Hot Topic has their
Right.
own. It's crazy. I
GameStop.
mean, that's the New York Toy Fair one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, which
So,
one are you talking about?
the Batman
Chris
statues.
Aminga.
Oh,
Batman,
gotcha,
That one
yeah.
where he's
That's
it
really
kind
cool.
of looks like a graffiti style. That's his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his style. Yeah, like half graffiti, half Tim Burton-y kind of.
Kind of looks like a pop figure with the big eyes.
It does. It's cool.
It's,
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
I got lucky. Somebody threw me a Toy Fair invite, and I'd never gone before. But it's both heaven and hell, gentlemen. It's heaven because you see every new toy coming out, every company is there, and all the displays are set up as if you could buy stuff, but you can't. You're not allowed to buy anything. They're not allowed to sell anything. They can give it away, but they can't sell. But it looks like it's set up to sell.
Yeah.
But it's just set up.
And
as
there's
if,
a nun with a ruler there that will smack you right on the knuckles.
yeah.
Crack it on the wrist.
Touch that.
But they can give stuff away. So I went over to the Mezco booth, and I was really just walking by, and there was a dude working there. I was like, hey, man, I got something for Kevin. Can you get it to him? And normally I'm like, no, I'm not as lackey. But at Toy Fair, I was like, yeah, man, what do you got? So he went into the back, and he pulls out a bag of stuff. He's like, you know what, here, I got one for you, too. I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's awesome. So I'm going through the kind of slinging it around. It's, I'm not really, I'm not handling it with kid gloves or anything. I get home, and I was like, oh, let's see what this thing is worth, just out of curiosity. It was one of the 112 Batman figures, Toy Fair exclusive. One it sold on eBay for, I think, $5,000.
Those things are so nice.
$5,000.
Ah.
And I was like, oh.
You're kicking down the hall like Ace Ventura with the
I
UPS
was just
package.
throwing it down the
Hanging off
stairs.
people.
So I had 2 of them. So my one dilemma was like, wow, do I sell mine or do I keep it? And I was like, well, it's a gift. I'm not going to sell it. He might find out. And that's kind of a crappy thing to do. The other question was, I have 2. Do I tell Kevin I got the other one or not? But I gave it. I was like, Mike, get this to Kevin. It's probably
did, yeah.
it's probably sitting in the garage somewhere.
That's fine.
The prices come way back to earth. I think
Yeah.
one sold for like $900. I mean, it's still a lot, but
Yeah.
I have it behind glass right now. So,
Those are very
but
nice
it's
figures.
crazy. It's actually crazy.
Can I tell this story?
Sure.
So we're in Everett, Washington during our 40 hours. Let's call it 40 hours.
Yes.
There's your tagline for the
40 hours in Everett.
Yeah.
40 hours in Everett. So we go to and it's right there, Freddy Funko. We went to the party that night.
There's a little pre-party that Funko had
pre-party.
thrown for. I think they had some VIP retailers there, and
us.
we got invited.
And so they had some gift bags. So we're like, cool, all right,
A
gift
whole
bags.
table full of them.
Whole
so,
table full. So we're walking out, and they're like, "Don't forget your gift bag." So we grabbed them, and we're walking down the street, and Brian's like, "Ugh, I gotta carry a bag down the street." And this kid's like, "Hey, Mister, Funko's opening up tomorrow." He's like, "Yeah, it's great. Here, take this bag, kid," because he got tired of walking with it. And
2 blocks.
yeah,
we
it
were
was
literally 2 blocks
literally
away.
2 blocks away. And so the kid's like, "Gee, mister, thanks," and runs down the street. And then stabbed Brian in the leg with a switchblade. No, then we go back, and we're sitting outside, and I still got my bag. And someone says, "Oh my God, you've got one of the gift bags from Funko." And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Hold on," and they pull it up on their.
Yeah, inside the bag was a book and a little, I guess, what would you say, about a 6-7 inch
Freddie
metallic
Funko.
statue. It's Freddie Funko, and it says HQ on the bottom on the pedestal.
He pulls up on his eBay. He said, "You know how much these are going for?" And they're going for like $800.
Yeah, so he just gave it to a kid.
Yeah, Brian just gave. He's like, "Oh shit! If I'd known, I would have walked the 2 blocks with it." And I'm like, "Too late now, buddy."
Yeah, you want an epilogue to that story? I told somebody that story. Apparently, and this is unconfirmed, that apparently that kid may have been a ringer,
Okay.
meaning his dad would send him to Funko events to pull that same stunt.
Really?
Yes,
I hate people. I see that.
I don't.
all
That's
the time. I hate
unconfirmed,
that.
Okay.
but it makes it a better story, though,
It
doesn't
does,
it?
yeah, very
Where
much
the
so.
kid didn't even, his
It's
dad made him do
Very
it.
believable too, because people are the worst.
Yeah,
So we see that. I see that everywhere at conventions. Like, if you like back in New England, we go to Patriots training camp practice. You know, people like sending the kids out trying to get autographs from the
oh sure,
players.
but it's just for the
Yeah, they're in
for
a
the
binder, so they
parents.
can go sell them at their sports card store or whatever.
Yeah.
because those are
Sounds
still a
about
thing somehow.
right.
It's people. There's a special place in hell for those people. Special place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ming's like, "There's a special place
bitter
in hell."
about this,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
No, man, they're
takes it
scumbags. Come on, man. Come on, admit it. They're scumbags.
Oh, if I sent my kids doing that,
Yeah.
I would definitely not make Father of the Year.
No.
So
No, if it's for you, no, give it to the kid then. Let the kid keep
course.
it and play with it and break it or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that the toy runs are still alive and well.
yes, it's
Yeah.
very nice and in good hands, guys. I'm very glad. I have I still set myself quests, because you gotta have a
Yeah. Oh,
quest.
yeah.
Sure.
Everybody's gotta have a quest. So
It's a little harder now with
What's your
women's
quest
stuff.
right now? Do you have a quest right now?
not right now. I need to find a quest.
Okay.
I'll find one, I swear.
The only
Pardon me.
thing, San Diego is pretty well. So I went to San Diego and we had set up. We used a friend's booth, me and Brian Johnson, and we were just autographs and selfies.
Mm-hmm.
And I told myself, I was like, I don't need anything. Maybe I'll grab a couple Funkos, but that's about it. And I ended up mailing myself back a 45-pound box because that's just what happens. The only thing I wanted that I didn't get, this company called Bait had teamed up with another company called Ensurgo, and they did a skateboard deck modeled after the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2.
I saw that. I saw that.
San Diego exclusive. It was $100, front and back artwork. And
No Mattel logo though.
no Mattel logo. They don't have the right to do
Pardon
that.
me, guys. Sorry.
And they actually didn't even have the con. Bait has a retail store in San Diego. I went all the way over there, sold out. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, not meant to be.
Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of. I don't skate. I was
don't-
looking
yeah.
at put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Did you buy one of the hoverboards for Michael J. Fox to sign next
yeah,
week?
I do have.
Oh, like
nice.
one of the
Good
Halloween.
No, I have a Matty collector board.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Excellent.
Yeah, back when I used to do the Matty collector stuff because you were talking about it. Like I didn't do as much of the action figure stuff,
Sure.
but the big thing for Matty collector for me and my brother too was the Ghostbuster stuff because as Ghostbusters people, you don't get a lot of stuff.
Of course.
That's good stuff.
But
too,
it was
man.
a nightmare trying to get a hold of that stuff sometimes, and they never finished it too. Like I have a Toronto wand.
Do you have the trap?
We have trap. We
Oh,
have
the
Toronto
trap
wands,
is
goggle.
nice.
We
Oh,
have
that's
everything,
amazing.
and they never did a pack, of course. So
No, that pack
never
would have
did
been like
no,
$800.
I know, but now like a
No, that
Novos
would've been
has
great.
It would have been a Novos has one coming out, but it's a Novo, so you'll pre-order it and it will never come out.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So-
We went to a con in Michigan, and they made us like name tags for Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we borrowed the
Yeah,
jumpsuits.
borrowed the
Oh, nice.
jumpsuits, but they
Nice.
made us name tags. Mine's now on my bug out bag.
Nice,
My name,
Zapcic.
yeah, so Zapcic's like
Excellent.
right on the bug
It's
out
like in
bag.
the Ghostbuster font with the red
Yep,
and black.
yep, yep.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? And
Absolutely.
this is great. This is something that it cracks me up. So Brian Johnson was talking about how he likes to get flowers on a podcast on Tell 'em Steve Dave, and they were just he
They
just
grilled him.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
no,
what,
no,
they
he
didn't grill
just
him?
he just dropped that. He's like, I like flowers. I love to get flowers. I don't get them that often. Guess what? Have been coming to the stash lately.
Oh, lately?
Yeah.
But this was like last week?
This was about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, my God.
And he's gotten a couple of bouquets of flowers.
What are you even doing with them? Has he taken them home?
No, he just leaves them there.
What do
And
you do with them?
I've let the place start smelling like a funeral home. That's
Okay.
what. And I'm like, oh my god.
Wow.
So But he's like, yeah, this is lovely. Look at these flowers. And Walt's like, I can't
Get
smell
him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Get him out of
I
here.
can't smell him.
Wow. I mean, we don't have that same influence. They're like, hey, send us, Mezco.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Mezco
maybe,
112.
maybe someone out there is saying, hey, I want to get Ming Chen a hoverboard.
Right. Or, hey, Gentle Giant, I want that, that they have 4 generations of Wolverine statue set coming out. It's completely amazing. I'm going to cave and get all of them.
Wow.
It's going to look really good in here.
Who's making those?
Gentle Giant.
Oh, General Giant is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there's the OG Wolverine outfit from
Oh, wait a minute, I've
Hulk
seen that,
181. There's the old school yellow and blue one. There's the Old Man Logan, and then the brown 80s Wolverine.
Oh, that's excellent.
They're, I don't know if they're I guess they're 1/6 scale around there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little smaller, but they look great. They're not they're under
They're not
$200
yeah,
each.
they're
Yeah,
not
they're
break
like-
the
yeah.
bank.
But they still make nice stuff, though. There's
Gentle Giant?
there's a lot of
makes
nice,
really nice stuff.
There's some crazy statues coming out the next year. It's going to be expensive.
Are you a statue collector too?
I do like statues.
Oh my god,
I do like
dude.
statues. The ones
Okay,
I've
no wonder
honest. There's they got statues coming out for the '80s Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
my
are,
God.
oh my god, they look so nice.
It's like the Donnie Most statue.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
no.
there's some
Yeah,
crazy
Ranger?
crazy stuff. coming.
Ranger and Acrobat.
Yeah, I know. Sideshow's got a Green Lantern one right now on pre-order that looks just insane. And
See, my problem is when it comes to those things, I'm too much of a completionist. So if I started the 6 scale Justice League, I would have to buy every single one.
Yes.
I couldn't stop with just 2 of them.
yeah,
And it doesn't. It's a problem because I want them now.
And
If
not
they're
only,
available.
not
then
only
I get
that,
them.
sometimes they don't finish.
Right.
Which is such a bitch because they're doing the Teen Titans.
The Perez
issue 1. The
issue
Perez,
1,
yeah.
it looks amazing.
It does. But let's hope that they, towards the end, when they're like, oh, we're only getting 50, let's not do the Raven. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you
If you don't
fucked
have the
me.
whole, yeah, exactly.
leave you hanging.
I haven't bought any of those yet.
I know.
Just for that very reason.
yeah.
And I love Gentle Giant, and I think that they're fantastic. The only thing that would break my heart even more is to get the Atticus stuff, or Atticus. I don't even know how you say it, but the Atticus is like, oh my god, this stuff they made such quality merchandise, and it was so expensive.
As it
Oh
is,
my
like,
god.
some of the he's got some statues that are like, they're big, and back in the day they were only a couple $100, and now nowadays the same size statues are like going for like 3 times. Like the market just got out of
The
control.
premium formats are all over
Yeah, there they
$500
are.
at this point.
Oh god, I want them so bad.
It's crazy. These are the D&D statues. So there's
Yeah.
a
Sorry,
Avenger
folks,
and
we're
there's a
looking at the big screen.
Dungeon Master. I can't. I mean, I was a huge fan of the cartoon every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I love because I played D&D and we got made fun of it.
Oh, yeah, of
But
course.
I was like, wait, there's a cartoon, so this must be cool, and it was.
I was a little too old for D&D. I mean, it came out in like 1980, what? 81, 82.
Maybe I used to watch on reruns because I was born in '82.
No, I'm not talking
Oh,
about
the game? I think the early.
cartoon.
The actual game?
Yeah, the game
actual-
came out even earlier.
Yeah.
You
But
never
they-
played?
I tried to, and I tried to get into the superhero ones, but I
Right.
didn't have any nerd friends.
It's not too late, dude. It's back, dude.
Okay, cool.
We could
Actually-
go to the. Isn't there a D&D store down the street? We should go, dude.
I think
actually,
a new
I
book
play-
just came out last week. A new
module?
a new set of stuff. Yeah.
there's the store owned by our friend John Croddick.
Yeah.
Peninsula Games over in Fairhaven. And if you guys get a chance, if you're around on Friday, you should head down. Just pop your head in. It's a small, but he is pretty good.
Dude, let's go. Let's play
let's do
D&D.
it. All right.
Yeah,
I'm there.
I miss it. Yeah, I had nerd friends, but then summer ended, and we never went back to it. So.
Yeah, same here. We about 12. We all kind of signed off on it and everything.
But I think they said, I just read a stat, they're selling more D&D stuff now than they ever have.
Yeah.
They're making money.
My
It's
family
great.
plays Pathfinder, so we've done a couple Pathfinder games.
I heard that's pretty good.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my son wrote. He was the Pathfinder, whatever you want to call it, the dungeon master.
Yeah.
But he had done one around the Jay and Silent Bob Secret Stash, and he made Mark our guardian of the stash, which was really very sweet because Mark had passed away, and he honored him by making him this.
That would be that's the new thing. You should get like some kind of like if you're like a Arcadia quest, something with like little miniatures, and get little miniatures to all you guys as like different like clerics and powers. I mean, we buy everything with y'all's face on it, so I mean that's I'll spend $100 on it.
No, hey, are you listening there?
Is Wizard of the West Coast still a thing?
Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
Or just do like, I mean, board games now. You get an idea, you throw it up on Kickstarter. It gets paid to get made, and then you just include extra minis with it.
Everything gets paid off Kickstarter.
Yeah, everything.
You're seeing a lot of the comic creators just putting their stuff straight out there.
That's right. Paizo Publishing, LLC. Are you listening?
Are you listening? We need
a Comic Men like Arcadia Quest style game with miniatures. It has to have miniatures.
Yes,
for
you
sure.
need to have miniatures and
miniatures.
Yeah, and give us some vehicles. I want vehicles.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can do that'd be cool.
Mike wants vehicles.
So what do you want for a vehicle?
I don't care. The comic, the ice cream truck with
Ernie Hudson in it.
With Ernie Hudson in it, yeah, that'd be great.
You know, I'm pretty sure I have a picture of Ming in front of an ice cream truck from the prom in your
Oh
tux.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Mr. Softy truck.
I have no
he
doubt.
was posing for a while.
Yeah, which is weird that you bring that up. Back for Kevin's 37th birthday, what year would that have been?
That was 11 years ago.
Yeah, we threw an 80s style
07.
prom to celebrate Kevin's birthday. We did it all. We went all out. We got the cheesy hotel ballroom. We did the cheesy prom photo.
Yeah, we were over at
station.
the Holiday Inn, right?
It was a Holiday Inn at the time.
Yeah, there was like the couple's pictures and
Must have been awesome.
Actually, I showed up at that.
Just randomly.
Yeah, well, I mean, people were asking me, "Are you going to prom?
Yeah,
you going
yeah.
to prom?" I'm like, I don't think so. Because I didn't buy.
Oh,
a
that's
ticket
right.
or
Didn't you
anything.
just show up in street clothes and like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. Well, no. I was. No, my wife and I got a little dressed up.
Hey, you dressed up? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what's up? Yeah, I remember that. But one of the surprises was a ice cream truck that came and parked for 2 hours. All you could eat ice cream.
just
And,
a Mr. Softy sitting outside the
Yeah,
hotel.
our local Mr. Softy, and I was like, whoa, you could rent these? Yeah.
That must have been awesome.
Now it's a thing that Ming does every week.
Yeah, so
Just
I
poses
ate
in front of an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
I did. Mr. Softy is famous for it's a double cone where you get the cone, but you can get two towers.
The swirl. Yeah.
2 swirls of ice cream. I got the double cone. It was good.
Me.
Yeah.
You're Homer out in front of the ice cream truck. Me, get out of here,
And
kids.
at one point, I was almost asked to rent an elephant for that party.
Wow.
Somebody. Well, I think Kevin made a joke about elephant rides for his 37th birthday, and then someone called him out on it. He's like, "Hey, see what it would take to get an elephant at the prom." I'm like,
Where do you find an
Stampede.
elephant in New Jersey?
I'm like, okay, and I did find one. We just didn't go through with it.
There you go.
Yeah, they're out there, even in New Jersey in the summer.
Yeah, Ringling Brothers is like, all right, listen, these elephants are just a pain in my
Right,
balls
they're gonna
these
poop.
days.
They're gonna
Yeah.
poop, and they're gonna poop a lot. But yes,
Who do you get to scoop that up?
well, not me.
No, it would have fallen to
Probably would.
you.
I was wearing a white tux though.
I know, but
Oh,
it
God.
would have fallen to you,
Well, I'm
buddy.
glad I didn't have to get the elephant.
Me too.
Yeah.
Guys could have a charity raffle, and winner got to scoop after the elephant. Also, get to get a picture at the stash or something.
Right.
Someone would have paid for it.
Yeah.
Chris probably would have bought it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I made him
don't
bring
buy
me some-
everything.
Well,
Close.
buy a lot of stuff.
I buy a lot of
Lots of
stuff.
stuff.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah. Good job, Chris.
Thanks.
Anything else on your list?
Not really for the first one. I said it was kind of just more like, just checking it out.
Oh, it's fun, right?
It's fun. It's a blast.
fun,
It's
yeah.
nice to sit around and kind of just, shoot the shit and everything. And
Yeah, I'm sorry if we took over, but you start bringing
No,
up
it's-
topics.
you
that
guys
we're
know what
like,
you're
wait,
doing.
elephants? Like, I know elephants.
yeah, I like elephants. I like elephants.
Yeah.
But no, this was great. So it's, we already knew it was going to be kind of like a fun couple of days down here anyway. Because we came down for Vulgarthon and everything. And
Yeah, you guys are going to have fun tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m. It's supposed to stop at midnight. Mike, you can chime in on this. I saw the schedule. So they're going to play, there are 2 theaters. They're going to play 5 movies with a Q&A/podcast after each one. And I asked Ernie, who organized everything. I was like, hey, man, these podcasts, these Q&As in between. So what do you got, like an hour and 15 minutes? He's like, no, 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah, that's not going to
that
happen.
ain't going to happen.
half an answer for Kevin for one
Yes,
question.
exactly.
Not
Less
even
than one
so.
question.
That's not even an
Yeah.
intro.
No, that's that's just. Do we have a question, or we have to start the next
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, exactly.
And I talked to I snickered. He's like, don't do that to me. I was like,
Are you kidding? And
And-
Ernie, of all people, should know.
yeah. And,
And I mean, hey, for God's sakes, he's the godfather of podcasting.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean, Kevin can do what Kevin wants.
Exactly. His
So
birthday,
I
so-
was
Exactly.
like, Ernie, a half hour. He's like, no, it's got to be a half hour. That's what I was told.
Good
I'm
luck,
like, who's
Ernie.
going to tell him to stop? He's like, I will. He's like, I'll be in the back making this. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Do this all you want. I mean, do this
Even
until
after you tell
cut
him
your
to
own
stop,
hair.
he goes for another half hour,
Yeah,
40
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So I know, I don't know when you guys are expecting to get out of there. It's
Probably
schedule
around
says
2.
midnight. I'm looking
Yeah.
1 if you're lucky, 2 is more probable.
I'll sleep on Saturday when I get back
Yeah.
home.
Atta
For
boy.
sure.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
kind of what I.
We'll drive home
That's what the
late
plan
Friday.
was
for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
So
And
there's
if you
plenty-
guys are staying till Friday, please check out Peninsula Games.
yeah, no, we
And,
definitely will. We
Well, we
definitely
got to head back over to the stash.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, of
We'll-
course.
And
nothing.
we'll send you
Over there.
to other places,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
take a look around.
Yeah. Kevin
Excellent.
Smith, Statue exclusive pop figure.
Yes, signed.
Unfortunately, we're all sold out, but hey.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got one of those. So actually, I think we're getting one from the Wayne Foundation auction
Oh,
too.
nice.
So
Yeah, that's right.
we
Jamie's,
did the
he
$100
signed a
bids.
bunch of them for.
Great.
Nice.
So no, this is great because like I've been trying to come down to Red Bank for decades and was never able to do it. Then came down with him about a month ago, or whatever, and now I'm back twice in a month and a half. It's pretty nice. So
Yeah, and the Volgerland's great. If you've been looking to meet Kevin just ever, this is probably the best event to do it at. For
yeah,
sure.
pretty excited. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So and then
Yeah.
maybe we can start doing if we end up getting really into this, maybe we'll start coming down every like 6 months or something and doing
That'd be great.
doing
You
one
guys,
down
are,
here.
you guys are
Do an
definitely
episode.
welcome.
Keep popping in, and it'll give us an excuse to.
More than welcome to come at any
Yeah,
time.
that'd be the excuse. I gotta go into Jersey to do this thing real quick.
Yeah, but in the class notes here, our contact is on there. Anytime you have a question, hit me up. We want you guys to start your own show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, stoked. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll probably pop down to you guys at Terrificon in a couple weeks.
Yeah, all right,
Okay,
and
good.
we'll have
you
a podcast slot open for you there
Yep.
too.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, it'd be nice.
that's
Do it
episode
again
2,
there.
man.
Yeah, episode 2. We'll have a name by then. Maybe.
Maybe.
And we can talk about more stuff, just random, whatever.
Awesome.
Because that's the best kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Okay, what's your social media? What's your Twitter
you guys
handle?
have
My
social
Twitter
media?
handle is Deegernaut.
Deegernaut.
Like Juggernaut, but with Deej, because my name is DJ. and
Okay.
Everyone calls me Deej.
Okay.
Mine's Chris Davis 37.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Like
that's
mine.
easy.
Mine is Ming Chen 37. Wow.
There you go.
I'm Michael Zapcic, 37. No.
No, no 37.
I am not. There's no 37. Just it's at Michael Zapcic. So you can follow all of us on Twitter.
Yeah, for sure.
Look us up on Facebook.
Yeah, tell these guys how they did for sure.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, and we'll try it again in a couple weeks and see if we can get this thing nailed down, and it'll be fun.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
guys.
us.
Appreciate it.
If anyone out there hasn't come down here yet, this place it's really cool. They got a cool couple rooms and they do a good job and a lot of information, and it was well worth the time. And so we're definitely gonna do it again
All right,
fairly soon.
cool.
So
Thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
We appreciate the
appreciate it.
plug, but you don't have to do that because
I
it's
know,
your podcast.
and only one person's gonna hear it probably. So
No, not at all. I can
we
guarantee that.
no,
So,
we'll get a couple more for you.
yay, 5.
thanks, everybody.
Thank you.